Hey Spider-Man, looking a little small. Well, my girlfriends look like Kirsten Dunst and Emma Stone, so I guess I'm good. Oh snap, good point. You know, you really don't have to be huge to get girls. Mind blown. What's up everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here. Today, I wanted to talk to you guys about bulking / putting on some weight / putting on some size. Before I get started, don't forget to subscribe by clicking on the button down there. If you're thinking of putting on some weight, you're probably a dude, and it's probably to get laid more. Not that this doesn't apply to women, it's usually guys that obsess about size.
Penis. Penis.
Jeez, I'm not talking about penis size here. The size that I'm talking about is muscle size. The idea that getting bigger muscles will make you more attractive. If you're underweight or have never lifted weights before, knock yourself out and get bigger. But if you're already reasonably fit and have a good amount of muscle, you probably don't need to bulk up to be more attractive. But of course, you're probably not gonna listen to me. You might have a legitimate reason to bulk. That said, here are a couple of reasons why you should reconsider. Number 1. You will attract a different demographic. Fact of the matter is, people have different preferences when it comes to who they find attractive. If you're trying to change your body based on what you think other people will find attractive, you're not actually going to attract more people. Instead, you'll attract a different demographic altogether. It's like you're shifting your range on the bell curve. You might have started off in this range, but now that you've put on some size, you're actually in this range now. See this person here? This person might have found you attractive at that lighter weight, but now that you've gained a couple of pounds, they might not find you as attractive anymore. However, this person here might not have noticed you before, but now that you've put on a few pounds, suddenly you're more attractive to them. You're in their attractiveness range. You'll need to decide for yourself if the new demographic is the demographic you actually want. This also relates to point number 2. People will make assumptions about you. Breaking news! Your looks do matter. People will take one look at you and make certain assumptions based on patterns that they've seen in their life or in the media. If you bulk up and start looking really big, be prepared to be associated with the stereotypes of people that are really big. Both the positive and the negative stereotypes. You could prove them wrong, of course, but if it doesn't line up with your real personality, then why bother? A lot of guys overestimate how big they need to be considered good looking. If you actually get as big as you think you want, it'll most likely backfire. More often than not, people that get too jacked end up looking gross, freakish, scary, or like a monster. These are all words that I've heard women use to describe men who've overshot it. Also, most Hollywood leading men are usually on the medium side of things. Sure, you might have a few on the larger side of medium, but nobody is freakishly huge. Number 3, does it fit with your lifestyle? Your body will adapt to your lifestyle. If the training you're doing requires you to get bigger, your brain will send signals to your body to eat more and get bigger. Eventually, your body will change to reflect the changes to your training and lifestyle. There is simply no need to artificially modify your body if it serves no real purpose. If bulking up aggressively makes sense within the context of your goals, so be it. You've made an informed decision. You're gonna have to eat at a caloric surplus in order to gain weight. This means you're gonna have to eat more than you usually do. After you gain the weight successfully, you're still gonna have to eat more than you used to just to maintain that new weight. If you go back to eating the amount that you did before that, you're gonna lose all that weight that you worked so hard to gain. Talk about an epic fail on an astronomical level. Number 4, are you strong for your current size? Strength is the foundation of all physical training. You can be whatever you want, but you have to be strong first. If you get big without getting strong, you might as well just be a giant mannequin. People also expect a big guy to be strong. You wouldn't want to be challenged only for your opponent to find out what a huge weakling you are. Talk about a burn to your ego. Hashtag roasted. That's it. The 4 things to consider before you bulk. If you've made it this far and still believe that bulking is a good idea, good for you. If you've realized that you no longer need to bulk, that's also okay. You just saved yourself a lot of time and frustration. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with someone who might benefit from it. Spider-Man out.